a money-making profile on Outdoorsy, the adventure travelers. How much can you make? You can make a lot. We made over $25,000 in one summer. Michael will show you how we did it.
Thanks, Melissa. Apparently, you're now watching the Adventure Travelers channel, and this is the video on how to create a money-making profile on Outdoorsy. After this short video, please go down and look at the profile right here, which is our website, theadventuretravelers.com RV101. Click on this and it will take you to our website. We're looking for you to fill in this mailing list right here, so just put in your email and join the RV community. There's a few other steps, but I'm not going to get into that right now. When you are on this page, these are the links right here, and here you're going to want to click on, and then if you're doing the RVshare, you're going to click on this link or this link. But since this is the Outdoorsy video, we're going to click on the Outdoorsy video. It will take you to this page, and here we go. And we're going to talk about Outdoorsy. So here we are at Outdoorsy. If you were a renter, you would click this, and you would go down and you can search for different RV rentals, different areas, the top search areas, what kind of rentals are available, and this is just a small amount of them, and the trailer type of rentals. Okay, but we're here to rent out our own RV, so we're going to hit explore and just kind of go through some of these top tabs right here. This is your popular destinations. This is where RV rentals are really doing popular right now. They're all over the United States. And then also going to your help section. It does have a great help section for owners and for renters. So your renters will be able to click on this and find out more information. But since you are going to be an owner, you can click on this and it has extensive information here to help you out with all your questions. And then they also have a great Facebook forum as well. But we're going to go back here and then we're going to click on this tab. So if you wanted to know more, and this basically just does the Explorer to the left and the Help to the left. If you want to know more about the insurance that Outdoorsy does, it's right here. It's a free $1 million liability and $250,000 comprehensive and collision insurance for the owners. And yes, it does give us plenty of peace of mind when we are renting our RV through Outdoorsy. Also, going back, there's a roadside assistance that your renters can rent in addition to renting your RV. And we always ensure that our renters do the CoachNet plus the mandatory insurance. So with this, they have 24/7 RV technical support hotline and unlimited roadside assistance, and they even have a concierge service. So it's really good for your renters, and it can help you out as well. So going back again, so we went through all of these. Oh, we have one more. We have the reviews. What you're going to achieve and want to achieve is to get 5-star reviews. Everybody wants to get 5-star reviews, and the average review on Outdoorsy is a 4.87. So that's really, really high. It makes you look like you're doing really well, and we have numerous 5-star reviews. Okay, going back up to here. This is a true international company, so if you were renting to a Canadian, they can click on the Canadian dollar and they can do all of their information through Outdoorsy in Canadian dollars, but we're going to go back to US dollar. And then you can also list your RV to find out how much money you can make. So let's just cruise down here and select a Class A, and let's just do an Airstream. And let's see how much money you can make in one rental of a Class A Airstream. You can make about $1,200 to $2,500 in one rental. one rental, you can make that much money. So depending upon what kind of RV you have, you can make some serious dough. Okay, this is another cool thing on here. Why list on Outdoorsy? Like I said, the $1 million insurance policy. They do DMV check all drivers, the 24-hour roadside assistance, dedicated support team, and an average of 93% 5-star reviews. So really, really good stuff. Okay, so typically you would log on after you sign up, but we're going to hit sign up here. You can join using Facebook, join using Google, or join using your email. I've joined using Google, but today I'm going to show you how to join using email. So we're going to put in my information, and then I'm going to create an Outdoorsy account. So when we go in, it's going to send an email to your email address that you put in. And then I'm just going to save that. So you're going to want to confirm your email with Outdoorsy. Confirm your email. And then you put in your phone number. So we go down to manage your vehicles. And on this side, you hit add new listing. And you want to put in what kind of RV you have. So I'm going to put in what we have. We have a Forest River Sunseeker. Come on. Click over here, pull that down. Sunseeker 2018, 32 feet. So you click on this and it will basically check to see if your vehicle is able to be rented. So we can rent it. So let's get started. So it has all my information right here. You're going to put in your address. And go down here. It's going to give you a map, and this is where people are going to pick up your RV. So you may want to change that location later. Put in your phone number and then describe your vehicle. This is a short description. And then save and continue. Now you go through here and you say how many people it accommodates. Now when you put how many people it accommodates, it's how many seat belts do you have in the RV, or if it's a trailer, how many will it accommodate in the trailer. And then pet friendly, festival friendly, one-way rentals, and smoking allowed. We don't do any of these, and I'll tell you why. So ours has air conditioner, toilet. Basically, you just go through here and click on what you have, and then at the bottom you click save and continue. Now this is a good part to where you're going to research and find out what everybody else is doing. So there's always a little bit of research in there. 225, and then a month, 54.25. Okay, on the mileages, you're going to use Outdoorsy recommendations, and that's 100 miles per day and 35 cents per mile. Okay, generator charges, it's 4 hours per day and then $3 per hour. You can set your own, but these are what we go through. Security deposit, we do a $1,500 security deposit, and that's basically going to cover anything that they're going to have problems with. We always do 4 nights because we don't want to flip our RV over and over and over again, so we do a 4-night minimum. And then cancellation policy, you want to look at all of these, but we do a moderate, but learn more here, and that will tell you about what your moderate, your flexible, moderate, and strict are. Okay, close this. And then your approval settings. Instabook is recommended. Allow the RV renters to rent immediately without reviewing a request. I hit a manual approval. All bookings require a review and approval from you. Okay. This is where you're going to drop in your photos, and then you put in your VIN number, where it's registered, current mileage. No, it doesn't have a salvage title. And then you apply for insurance. Okay, so now it's been published. So then you want to, you can share it on Facebook or share it on Twitter. It's going to have your email right here. And then I'm going to skip and visit my dashboard. Now this is where you have this information over here. You want to complete your profile. You want to add a profile image. At this point, I'm going to show you our already filled out profile. It's just easier this way. Basically, you just put in a nice picture that's, welcoming to the eye for the people that want to know who you are, who they're going to be renting from. Put in a cover photo. We're going to change this photo, but enter in all your information, of course. How many years you've operated RV, how many years you've owned an RV, and then just answer all these questions down here. And then introduce yourself. Who people are going to want to read about who you guys are, what your RV experience is. So you can put it all in here. If you like boondocking or dry camping, all that good stuff. So then you would save that. Then going over to the next tab is about your business. So you put in your business phone number, your website, and then try to get your own Outdoorsy URL. It just separates you from everybody else. And then tell renters about your business. Try to be as thorough as you possibly can here, of course. Then save your changes. And then your reviews. We have numerous 5-star reviews. So as you get better into the Outdoorsy, you'll have all these wonderful reviews as well. And then ask people for reviews if you did a good job and they were good renters. Verified drivers, if you want to add yourself as a driver so you can rent an RV. If you were ever in a bind and you wanted to go out and rent somebody else's RV, add a driver, and then you'll be a verified driver. And then, of course, if you're involved with any RV groups, we put our website on there, and then our YouTube channel as well. You can put on the Facebook groups or, whatever you're associated with. And then you save your changes. Once you save your changes, go up to account settings and then go to your notifications, and this will set up whatever kind of notifications you want. And then we do get SMS messages about our bookings because it's just so much faster and easier to do it via SMS. So definitely check that box. This is do not send. We want SMS box. We want that. Payout preferences. As you can see, these are some of our payouts recently, and it goes into our bank account. So you would set up your bank account through here, and everything just goes right into your banking account. It's wonderful. Your payment methods, also you put down your credit card. So if you're going to rent an RV or something to that effect, you would have your credit card on file. You just simply hit add payment method and put in your credit card information. Change password. This is where if you had an old password and you wanted to go to a new password, you would do that here. tax rates. California is a heavy tax state, so we do a 7.75% rate on all of our rentals. A default tax rate should be 7.75, same default, and it already is. And then if you wanted to add any discount codes for, let's say you have military people, or any kind of discount code you want to do, you can add a discount code here, and then put in all the information, what the code is, the discount, what it's applied to, when it starts and expires, the dates, and then if it's been redeemed. We haven't done any of these yet, but we possibly could in the future. And then roadside subscriptions, if we wanted to be, we're already on CoachNet, but not through Outdoorsy, but you can sign up for CoachNet through, for your own RV. But if you have everybody renting through Outdoorsy, we always ensure that they do CoachNet as well as get the free insurance through Outdoorsy. Okay, we went through all of these. This is just a simple help and frequently asked questions right here. Now we're going to go to the left-hand side on this side over here. Okay, so this is our dashboard, and as you can see, we have 100% response rate. We respond within 6 hours. These are really good things for renters to look at, and they feel automatically that you are helping them out. You're responding on time, and you have 100% response rate. So definitely try to do this when you're as your company proceeds. Okay, now we'll go to our inbox, and you're going to have all messages here, new requests. So a new request coming in, approved bookings, and then completed. And then as you complete things, you move them into the archive section. So a lot of my completed are in the archives as well. So going back, you can see this is a pending message right here. This guy right now has the RV and is handed off, and he's returned the RV, and he got 5 stars because he returned it super clean. New requests, you're always going to be looking in there, and also we have all of this come in on the on our text messages as well, so it's way easier. So you're not in front of a computer all the time. You can do a lot of stuff remotely with your mobile device. Your approved bookings, as I mentioned, and then your completed, and then archive. Okay, moving into your requests and bookings. These are all of everybody that's requests, expired, pending, anything that's come in. So I break it down to the new requests, and then the approved bookings, and then if you wanted to see information on one of these, you could hit booking details, and it'll give you all the details about that. What's been completed as well. These are all of our 5-star rated people. We rate them 5 stars because typically we have really good renters because we vet them very carefully. And then the declined and expired, these are the ones that we don't that we actually declined, or they expired, or we canceled on them, or the renter withdrew. Okay. Going back, this is, as I said, my trips. We don't do any trips through Outdoorsy because we have our own RV. Our favorites, this is our own favorite. We favorited it. We have 66 people have favorited it as well, and we have a 5-star rating. Going to our calendar, this is the calendar view. If you go back 1 month, you can see that this unavailable in the red, this is when we rented through RVshare, and all this other green stuff is through Outdoorsy. And we've only had 3 days off here and 2 days off here. Other than that, it's been rented 24/7 almost. So that's a lot of rentals. If you want to send a quote, you would basically pick the day that you want to send a quote. You would select your RV and then deliver the quote to whomever you wanted to. and it already populates in what you have chosen here. So I have 8 nights at $175, and it automatically knows that you have to have the mandatory roadside assistance to book with us. It's our tax and then Outdoorsy fees, so that would be the total payout. Going through Instant Match, this is a pretty cool feature. These two people are looking for an RV that kind of matches mine. So I can go to this one and see exactly what they're looking for. June 16th through June 30th, that's 2 weeks. That's perfect. Traveling with 5 people, I like that. Usually it's going to be 2 adults and 3 children. Not all the time, but most of the time. So I can go down and ask Lori a question and say, sounds great. What other info do you need? So that'll start the conversation, and hopefully Lori will get back to me. I could add more information, which I probably will after this, but I want to at least touch base with Lori. Okay, going back into, and I could also send her a pre-approved offer if I want to, or if she didn't fit my, what I was looking for, I can hit not interested, and it would take her out of the loop. But it's pretty cool, the Instant Match. So going to manage my vehicle, so there's a few different things I can do in here. If I wanted to edit my listing, I go in here. This is the name of our RV, and this is our description. We really like to put a lot of information in the description. 1 for SEO, and 2, people really want to know everything that your vehicle has to offer. So it sleeps 8, it has 8 seat belts, it's a Class C, 2018 Sunseeker with automatic transmission, it's gas. Where we do it, we actually use a Sears parking lot. We do not have the RV on site, or we do not rent from our area. So this is something that they would be able to see too, the renter. Going back up here, we do our pricing. We do $175 a night. That's kind of what the going rate is around here. Plus we have a 2018 Forest River Sunseeker. We do a $1,500 security deposit. That is the minimum that we would do, and we do 7.75% tax rate, and that tax rate is going to help us pay taxes at the end of the year. As mentioned, we do 4 days, minimum 4 days, because we do not want to constantly be cleaning the RV. This has not hurt us at all through the entire time we've rented our RV. We rent it, as you can see, we rent it all the time, so people don't have a problem with that. Our moderate cancellation policy, which is 75% refund up to 7 days before pickup, and then 50% refund for the remaining days. As I mentioned, you can change that. You can hit Instabook or manual approval. I want manual approval. I do not want renters to reserve your RV immediately without reviewing a request. I want to know who these renters are and what's going on. I don't want them to automatically rent from me. It's just a life lesson. Set your own charges, 100 miles per day and 35 cents after that, and then 4 hours per day on the generator and $3 after that. You would hit save prices. Photos. This is the most important thing of the entire thing that I can say. A lot of people that are our renters really love our photos. My wife went in and staged the RV really well, and all these pictures right here is exactly what the RV renter gets when they rent through us. There's no look over here, we want to make sure that they get exactly what they see in the pictures. So we go through and we put fabulous ruby shower with a person with 6 foot, 5-inch height. So it's perfect. I mean, we put as many pictures as we possibly can, put our picture of our RV in action, what you can do with the RV, where you can go, and all that good stuff. And then you also want to do a floor plan. If you have a floor plan, definitely include that and click the button that says floor plan. Everything else would be exterior or interior. Ensure you put the right, hit the right radio buttons on those. And then we also make lots of videos and put the videos online through our YouTube channel, and that helps the RVers, the RV renters, quite a bit as well. Then you hit preview listing and it will show you your preview. Okay, the rules, you want to put in exactly what rules you want. These are our rules. The amenities, everything that the RV has to offer. Ensure that if you have an RV and you do not want anybody towing anything, you do not click tow hitch. We do not allow people to tow anything with our RV because they could say they're putting a bike rack on and the next thing we know they're towing some crazy thing. So I lock the tow hitch and that's helped us quite a bit. We do have 2 slide outs, put in all your particulars, the water, propane, sewage, gray water, all that good stuff. We definitely do not do Burning Man. You can do it. We just decide not to do any of those types of events. We want to mitigate our risk as much as possible. Then the availability. This basically sets our availability wherever we're going. Add-ons. These are some of the add-ons that we do. We have a 5 bike rack. That's $15 per day, and then the 7.75% on top of that, fluffy bath towels, high quality bed linens. Some people charge for these, some people don't. We charge because we have to clean them. We have to pay for the cleaning supplies and all that good stuff. Generator, that comes all that we already talked about. Generator and the 100 miles per day. We have a WeBoost cell signal booster. We just include it for free. People like that little add-on. We do have a solar panel, and you can do a $80 solar panel. It's a suitcase solar panel, so it's an option. We do offer collapsible chairs. We have 5 of those. It's free. Propane barbecue, it's free. We try to add as much free stuff as possible and let people know that ahead of time. Then, of course, you have the comprehensive insurance, and then we make it mandatory, require roadside assistance for all reservations. So they're covered by the insurance and the roadside assistance on every single rental. So then you would publish this, you would save this, and it would come up. Let's just save it. View listing. And that's what it looks like. Beautiful listing. Just go down there. Has all your information, all your add-ons, all your rates. Looks really good. Pretty good. So we'll go back to our dashboard and head back over here and finish this up. So we were in the managed vehicles, adjust availability. So if you want to adjust availability, type in your dates. Let's go to the 1st through the 6th and make it unavailable. So you can make it unavailable. So if I had it rented through RVshare for these dates, I could set this as unavailable and it would basically come up like this. Okay, so that's a good way to do it. We also use Google Calendars because we have 2 platforms that we use. We use Outdoorsy and RVshare, and we use Google Calendar to go back and forth and ensure we do not double book. Okay, let's go back one. Change pricing, we already did that. Share the listing. You can share it on a multitude of different things, Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook. You can share it through Facebook or Twitter or email it to people. Okay. And then view listing, we just did that. So documents, this is going to be something big that you'll need to do. You have an inspection checklist. It's a simple download if you want to do that. Pre-arrival checklist basically helps you learn what you need to do before people arrive. A pre-departure form, this is where you would note any exterior damage. interior damage, training, setup lesson. You go through this with your renters and you ensure that they sign off at the end of it. Okay. And then the renter return form, same thing. It's just making sure that you're checking your odometer that went out, the fuel level, people empty their tank, and then you basically charge them for extra fees for odometer overages, generator overages, and other things at that point. If they brought back the fuel at full or brought back at full, all that good stuff. Okay, close these really fast. And then you can download the contracts for your renters. So you'll want to do that, and you want to print that out as well, and then take that with you when you're renting out your RV. So we chose to do the GPS on our RV, and boy, oh boy, does it help quite a bit. So this is our current renter right now, and I can tell what he's doing at when he's doing it. So as yesterday, if I wanted to really give him grief, I could say, look, you went speeding multiple times on the way up there, and I told you not to speed. You know, he went 79 miles an hour is the maximum speed that he went, and he had 14 alerts. So really not happy with him, but I kind of let that slide a little bit. And now I know he is where he said he was going to. He said he was going to go to Joshua Tree, and there he is in Joshua Tree. So this is really good to for your own internal information as well as knowing where your RV is at all times. So it's really good. And I have a video on how I installed this GPS into my RV. So I'll put that in the notes as well. Okay. And then I also have somebody sign. I have the RV renter sign that they know that there's a GPS on there. So I'm not trying to pull one over their eyes or anything like that. I just want to know where my RV is. And if they're off four-wheeling, like I know this right here is a little bit dirt roads right here. So I'll have to look for more damage at that time. Because I know they went off-roading a little bit. Okay, so if you have any things that you would want to recommend, you could put in RV special events, nature park and activities, and good stuff in here. I put in a good place where I get really cheap propane. And then affiliate links. If you want to make money being an affiliate, you can just fill out this information right here. You can also put all this on your website. So we have our logo right here, all of our company names, and then they give you code down here to where you can actually put all this onto your website. So you can be a basically preferred vendor for them and help them out. And then I have my bank account attached to that. So there you go. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. I would suggest you hit the Getting Started guide here. This is a wonderful guide. It has a lot of information, more than I can do in a video, but this will help you out quite a bit.
To get started on your profile, click the affiliate link in the show notes. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to the Adventure Travelers.